What's going on, everybody? JD Game here, and today, guys, we're going to be continuing how to build Granny number 3 in Minecraft. So for today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to focus on the second floor, which of course is the yellow floor. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into this thing. Alrighty, so to begin today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to start off by grabbing some yellow glazed terracotta, and what we're going to do is all along the edging of the first floor, so meaning all around, we're going to build up 5 yellow glazed terracotta blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, once again, don't forget, it's just the edging, nothing in the middle. So, I'm going to do this off camera. As soon as I'm done, I will be right back. Okay, so, as you guys can see, I got the entire second floor on, and all of the yellow terracotta is now in place. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on putting some rooms in the second floor. So to start off, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some oak wood planks, we're going to fly down inside, and right to where our staircase is here, this wall in front of us, we're just going to put a layer of oak wood on top, and then once we have that layer of oak wood down, we're going to grab our yellow glazed terracotta, and we're just going to build a wall all the way to the top, just like this. Once we have this wall in place, what we're then going to do is we're going to grab our oak wood planks, and we're going to fill this entire room in just like I'm doing right now. So you want to make sure that your oak wood planks are at the same level that we placed at the beginning whenever we were putting an oak wood plank level on top of the red glazed terracotta. And then once that's complete, all we got to do is once again just fill this room in. Alrighty, there we go. Now we're going to put some windows in, and we'll do the interior decoration. Now that we've got the frame built with all of our yellow terracotta, we're going to start building some rooms. Now to do this, we're going to need some oak wood planks, some yellow glazed terracotta, our glass panes, and then some regular glass. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to move down to this wall right here, and we're going to shave a layer of red terracotta off, just like this. We're then going to put some oak wood planks, and then on top of that, we're just going to build up a yellow glazed wall, just like this. Now once that wall's on, what we're going to do is we're going to put some windows in this area right here. Now for the back wall, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our glass panes, and we're going to go right to the middle block right here. We're going to go to the left, and we're going to break a block, and then on the other side, we're going to go to the right, and we're going to break a block. And then we're going to break one block underneath those as well. We're then going to proceed to put our glass panes in. We're going to flip around, and we're going to go to the middle on the other side, but on this side, we're just going to go to the right, and we're going to break 2 blocks, just like this. Once that's completed, we're going to turn our attention to the point of the build, and we're going to go to the 2 middle blocks here. We're going to grab our glass blocks, we're going to go to the left one, break a block, and then we're also going to go to the left one more time, and then we're going to break the blocks underneath, and we're going to put a window in just like this. We're then going to do the same thing on the other side, and just like that, guys, we've got all the windows in. Now we could put a floor in, and once that floor is in, we're going to work on the interior. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll be right back. In the interior here, what we're going to need are some spruce wood doors, oak planks, gray carpet, blast furnaces, cobblestone walls, brown wool, white wool, spruce wood slabs, and some spruce wood stairs. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to turn our attention to the wall that's going in towards the build, and down here in the corner, we're going to go 1 block out from the wall, we're going to break a space, and then we're going to put a spruce wood door in, just like this. Then from that spruce wood door, we're going to go 2 blocks out and place some gray carpet. We're then going to go 1 block out, 1 block to the left, 1 block out, 1 to the left, 1 block out, 1 to the left, and then 1 block out and 1 to the left. So as you can see, from this perspective, you have 4 corners, just like this. Then on the middle 2, we're just going to finish it by placing 2 more gray carpet. So your pattern, if we fly up, should look something like this. Now, with that complete, we're going to grab some blast furnaces, and from the door, we're going to go 2 blocks over, so 1, 2, and we're going to place a double furnace just like this. As you can see, it also aligns with our corner here. We're then going to grab our cobblestone walls, and we're going to bring that all the way up to the ceiling, just like this. And then we're going to turn our attention to the right here, and we're going to put a little bed in, but a makeshift bed, to make it look a little cooler. So we're going to grab some white wool, and with this window here, what we're going to do is we're going to come out 2 blocks. We're then going to grab some brown wool, and we're going to come out from the other window, and then we're also going to add brown wool in the middle as well, just like that. Once that's complete, we're going to turn all the way around, and what we're going to start off by doing is grabbing some spruce wood stairs, and in this corner, we're just going to place an upside down stair, followed by some slabs, and then another upside down stair, just like this. finish things off, we're going to grab some slabs, and we're just going to make a pattern just like this. We're going to place one in the first corner, one on the wall there, and one in between the windows, just like that. And just like that, guys, we got this room fully completed. With the first room completed on the corner here, we're now going to turn our attention to the other corner over here. So, to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our oak wood planks, and we're going to align this corner with the wall. So when doing this, don't forget, you want to be aligned with the red terracotta, and when it comes to this block that's in the way, we just break it and turn it into an oak wood block. There we go. So now I'm just going to grab my yellow glazed terracotta. We're just going to make a wall. And then once this wall's finished, all we've got to do, guys, is put the floor in. Once again, don't forget, I know all this red glazed terracotta is going to be in the way. You just shave a layer off just like this, and now we can fill in the roof, or the ceiling, I guess I could say, or the floor if you're looking from the second floor's perspective. Alrighty, let's fill this in. Once that's done, we're going to put some windows in. And we got the wall in, we got the entire floor in as well. Now we're going to put some windows in. So to start off, let's make sure that we have both glass blocks and glass panes, and we're going to look from the outside when building this window. We're going to come down to the middle here, and we're going to move over 3 blocks, including this one. So 1, 2, 3, and on that third block, we're just going to break it, and then we're going to go down 1 as well. And then we can fill this in with glass panes. On the other side, all we got to do is break the exact same thing. So I'm just going to come here, we're going to go straight across, and these 2 windows, luckily, face right across from one another. So once that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our glass blocks. We're going to come to the middle of the point, we're going to go 1 block to the left, we're going to break it, we're also going to break another, and then we're going to break 1 underneath, and we're going to build a window just like what we did earlier, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. There we go, windows are in, now we can work on the interior. Interior for this room, what we're going to need are some spruce wood doors, oak wood planks, furnace, cobblestone walls, red carpet, spruce wood stairs, and some spruce wood signs. So to begin, we're going to look at this back wall that's going into the build, and what we're going to do is on each side, we're just going to skip 1 block and break a space for a door. As you can see, we're doing the exact same thing on both sides. On the left-hand side here, we're going to place a door from this perspective, and for the other, we're going to come back around, and we're going to place it like this. Now, for our next step, we're going to grab a furnace, and we're going to look at these 2 blocks in the middle here. On the one that's more towards the left, we're going to place a furnace with some cobblestone walls on top, just like this. We're then going to grab our red carpet, and we're going to come out 2 blocks, so 1, 2, and we just want to make this a 2x2 red carpet. To follow that up, we're going to grab our spruce wood stairs, and what we're going to do is if we're looking from the furnace's perspective, and we're right beside it, we're going to go to the corner of the red carpet here, and we're going to count out 2 blocks, so 1, 2, and on this second block, we're going to skip 1 more, and we're going to place a spruce wood stair. We're then going to make like a little L shape if you're looking at it from the side, and we're going to place 2 spruce wood signs on it just like this. Then what we want to do is we want to build another chair just like this, but we're going to go to the other corner, and we're going to go out 2, 1, 2, and then over 1 to the right, just like this. And just like that, we got another chair. We just got to put the spruce wood signs on the corners, and there we go, already another room complete. Before we move forward, there's one little correction I want to make, and it has to do with our scaffolding we placed last episode. So as you guys can see from above, you can tell it's lined up with the window here. We just want to move it over to the left 1. So I'm just going to go to the bottom here, we're just going to move it over, and then we can break our old row that we had. There we go, one little correction, now we can move forward. So as we continue along, what I'd like to do now is I want to work on the layout of the rest of the second floor, and then we'll focus on interior later. So what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to return to the scaffolding, and that's what we're going to turn our attention to. We're going to start off by placing a row of oak wood right behind the scaffolding, just like this. We're also going to break this corner right here. Then we're going to break the entire row of red glazed terracotta here, and we're going to make it all oak wood. What we can then do is we're just going to grab our yellow glazed terracotta, and we're going to turn these entire rows into yellow glazed terracotta walls like we have been. And then once this is done, I'm going to turn this into an oak wood floor, okay? So let's just fill all of this in with oak wood, and let's also make our wall here. Once that's done, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I kind of changed my mind again. I guess we'll work on the interior of this room now that it's just sitting here. So To do that, all we got to do, guys, is we're just going to drop into the room. And the first thing we're going to do is just grab some scaffolding, and we're just going to continue it up along, up along the wall here, just like this. Then what we're going to do is grab some spruce wood stairs, and in this corner, we're just going to flip some upside down like this. And we're going to do it up against the scaffolding as well, with some spruce wood slabs in the middle. Then, above that, we're going to place 2 rows of spruce wood slabs, followed by 1 more at the top, just like this. Then, once that's complete, what we're going to do is we're going to come out 3 blocks with upside down stairs from this block right here. Okay, and on the third, we're going to place some upside down stairs. We're going to make sure that it's 2 blocks thick. We're then going to come out 2 blocks with our spruce wood slabs, and then place a set of upside down stairs just like this, creating like a little table. There we go, another room completed. Alrighty guys, so now we're going to move on, and we're moving on to the part of the build that I genuinely do not like. If I were to ever remaster this, which if it does well, there's probably a good chance I will, this part would definitely get a major change. But for now, let's just work with it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some oak wood planks, and we're going to go down to the door right here that moves us into one of the rooms we built earlier, okay? And we want to go out, 1 block from the door. We're then going to come out all the way until we reach the stairs here, okay, from the bottom. Then what we're going to do is from our oak wood block that we have here, we're going to go all the way to the wall. Now you might be like, oh no, we're covering stairs. Don't worry, that ends up getting changed. Earlier in the video, I left it like that to keep things simple so there was no confusion, but for now, don't worry about that. What we're then going to do is we're going to grab our yellow glazed terracotta, and we're just going to fill in this entire wall. So anywhere that we just placed oak wood, we want to just put yellow glazed terracotta on top. We'll do the same right here, and then we'll also do the last strip. Then what we'll do is as per usual, we're just going to fill our floor in. But now that we kind of have all the rooms organized and kind of dedicated to their own little spaces, guys, now what we can do is we're just going to grab our oak wood planks, and we're going to fill in the entire rest of the build. So we're going to do the floor in the main room here. We're going to do the hallway. We're just going to do it all. Another thing to note, there's 1 layer of stairs that goes too high here, so if you want to shave that off, you can. And if you see any red glazed terracotta, you just shave it down 1 block. All right, guys? So let's go fill all this in. Once this is all filled in, I will be right back. The room complete, we can finally move on to the main room, and we now move on to the area that I think I can confidently say I like this room the least. I'm hoping that one day I do remaster this, because this part I'm really not fond of, but nevertheless, we're just going to continue along. So, we're going to start off by grabbing our oak wood planks, and right beside this spruce wood door that we placed earlier here, we're just going to build our oak wood out all the way until we reach the stairs here. What we're then going to do is we're going to go over 1 and connect it to the red terracotta, and then we're just going to line it up with the wall. Now you might be like, oh no, we're covering some of the stairs. Don't worry, those were just placeholders for earlier in the last episode. That was just so that nothing got confusing. Now that we have this oak wood strip, what we're going to do is we're just going to grab our yellow glazed terracotta, and we're just going to fill the walls in just like this. So I'm going to do this to the entire thing that we just built. Let's just do this quickly. And then once that's done, there's not too much that we have left to do. We just got to put the floor in, and then we just got to do some interior as well. So now from here, we're going to put the oak wood planks in for our ceiling, or for our floor if you're looking at it from the second perspective. One thing I want to point out before we do that, see this set of spruce wood stairs from last episode? This went up too high. We just got to shave it off, and our oak wood aligns with the stairs here. So as you can see, everything should line up. If we have any red glazed terracotta, we just shave it down a level. That is perfectly fine. And we just continue to fill everything in, okay? So I'm going to fill the rest of this in. Once that's done, I'll be right back. So I have everything filled in now. The only thing I didn't fill in was the stairs. Anything where the stairs were, I just left it bare for now, okay? So for our first step, what we're going to need is some cobblestone, some spruce wood stairs, glass panes, spruce wood doors, and some oak wood planks. And we're going to start off at the point here, right at the corner. So to begin, we're going to grab our glass panes, and what we're going to do is from this corner right here, we're going to move over 2 blocks on each side, so 1, 2, and we're going to break a space just like this to put in some glass panes. What we're then going to do is we're going to move over 2 more, so 1, 2, And we're going to do the exact same thing on both sides, just like this. What we're then going to do is on the left-hand side here, we're going to grab some spruce wood stairs. We're going to flip them upside down under the glass here, and we're just going to create a little table just like this. Then we're going to flip around, and on this wall right here, so the one where one of the rooms of the kitchen is, what we're going to do is right in the middle here, we're just going to break out a block, and we're going to put a spruce wood door. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to turn our attention over here to this wall where our first room was made, and where we have the cobblestone walls, we're just going to grab cobblestone blocks, and we're just going to build them all the way up to the ceiling here. Alrighty, now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our oak wood planks, and we're going to fill in a floor all in the area here that remains. I know this room kind of seems bare, guys, but you have to keep in mind there will be a staircase going in here. We're just not going to focus on that this episode, or at least not yet. Anyways, we might do it towards the end, but let's just put the floor in here. Don't forget, you got any red glazed terracotta that's too high, you just shave it off, and we are good to go. Alrighty, I'm going to fill the floor in. Now with the floor put in, we're just going to drop into the hallway area here, and we just got to put a few doors in. The first door is going to be where we have our original. We're just going to move over to this wall, we're going to skip a block, and we're kind of just going to follow suit. It's going to be from this corner, there's going to be two doors as you can see, one on the left and one on the right. Then when we flip around here, the other door is just going to be on the corner here. So we could put some yellow glazed terracotta on top of it, and then now that that's done, we can focus on the last room, which is the bathroom. So now that we can focus on the bathroom here, I need you guys to pay very close attention to what we're about to do. So to start off, we're going to grab some white terracotta, followed by some gray glazed terracotta. For our first step, if we jump into where we have our door here, we're going to walk in, and as we turn to our left, we're going to place a row of our white terracotta. We're also going to break this block right here, and we're also going to place another row of white terracotta. We're going to put another layer on top, followed by some gray glazed terracotta, all the way to the ceiling. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to replace from this block all the way around to this corner right here, following this pattern. So I'm going to do a little bit of it with you guys. So as you can see, we're just shaving off all of our yellow glazed terracotta, and we're just, in this case, replacing it with the white. I know I accidentally broke an extra block down there, but for now, we'll just leave it be. So as you can see, you're just replacing all the blocks that we have in this area. Whoops. And I can fix those red ones later. I'm not too focused on that. Right now, I'm just focused on helping make sure you guys kind of get what we've got going here. Anyways, but just like this. And we want to replace the tops as well. We want to replace those with the gray glazed terracotta. So I'm going to replace all this with the gray glazed terracotta off camera, but as soon as I'm done, I will be right back and you guys can take a look at what I did. Alrighty, so here we go. As you can see, I've got everything built that I want. I've replaced the blocks that I need, and everything's looking good. One thing that is optional for you guys, if you'd like, if you want to open up this 1 block long hallway, what you can do is you can actually shave off these 2 corner blocks right here, because it won't actually affect anything as for the build. So if you guys want to, you can shave those just to open it up a little bit, makes it a little bit more open concept, I guess, but it's completely up to you. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Now that that's done, I'm just going to run over here. I'm just going to grab some glass blocks, and we're just going to put a few windows in. So, I'm looking at this shape whenever we're building, and what we're going to do is we just have to replace the corners with some glass. So, this is the peak of the build. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the left, and on the corner here, we're going to break 2 blocks, and we're going to put in some glass. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then across from these blocks, we're going to do the exact same thing. There we go. Now we can work on the interior. This last area, it's going to be pretty simple. And to start off, what we're going to do is we're just going to grab some cobblestone, and we're going to find the row that we built down on the first floor. And essentially, we just want to build this all the way up to the top, just continuing along. Once that's done, we're going to go back to where we walk in here, and on the left-hand side, all the way down at the end, we're going to put a cauldron, followed by some water inside. We're going to make it brown. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to put a spruce wood trapdoor right on top, just like this. We're then going to turn around and turn our attention to this wall, and we're going to do the same thing on this block right here. Now don't forget, if you guys didn't shave off the corner, it's an extra block further, okay? Water, we're going to turn it brown, and then we're going to put a spruce wood trapdoor inside, just like that. To finish things off, we're going to grab some oak wood planks, and on this corner right here, we're just going to build up 2 with the trapdoor on top. We're going to place an item frame inside with a clock, and just like that, the bathroom is complete. Once again, guys, I apologize if you find some of these rooms are bare. That's just the reality of Granny. Sometimes the rooms just don't have a lot to offer. But there we go. Now all we got to do is put in a staircase. So for the staircase to go up to the 3rd floor, it's really simple because I want to follow the exact same pattern with the one below. So right on top of the first set of stairs, what we're going to do is I'm just going to break these so that I'm actually able to reach. I want to place an entire row of stairs, just like what we did for the 1st floor, followed by a second set heading in the upwards direction. Then we can place our 3rd, followed by some slabs, I believe. Nope, okay, sorry. We got a 4th row, followed by some slabs. And then to finish things off, we're just going to grab our spruce wood stairs, and we're going to place some going up to the right. There we go. Then, if you guys want as well, you can place some upside down, just like this, underneath, making it look a little bit smoother. Whoops, for the slabs, there's not really too much you could do. I guess you could go like this. And we're going to do the same thing on the 1st floor. Never mind. Whoops, sorry. We don't have to do that. But we are going to fix one thing as well. As I mentioned earlier, we're covering up some stairs here. So where we have stairs, we're actually going to replace this with red glazed terracotta. So it's going to make the wall a little bit thicker and a little bit nicer. So let's just replace all these blocks. And there you have it. Perfect. And if you guys would like to, another thing you can do is this row of oak wood, you can replace this as well and turn it into red terracotta. And there you have it, guys. The entire 2nd floor is complete. Guys, we have finished episode 3, and I think we're looking pretty good. We got the entire 2nd floor done. Next episode, we're going to look at continuing and doing the 3rd floor, and after that, we're going to put on a roof, we're going to finish the whole clock tower aspect, and then we can look at doing the outside as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. But anyway, till next time, guys, peace.